Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Joey for Digital DJ Tips. Taking a look at this little guy over here. It's the Hercules DJControl Instinct P8 controller. It's an update to the original DJControl Instinct, which we reviewed over at the site a few years back. Now, this updated model comes with a refreshed layout and controls, most notably these 8 pads, which is where the P8 gets its name from. And these are meant to take advantage of the new features found in the Juiced 40 that ships with this controller. So in this video, we're going to do two things. First, I'm going to give you a rundown of the controller features found in the DJControl Instinct P8, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on it and whether or not it's a good beginner's controller or maybe something that you'd want to take with you on your next weekend getaway. Let's get started. The Hercules DJControl Instinct P8 is a 2-channel controller that comes with a sound card on board. It's USB bus powered, so all you need to do is to connect it to your laptop and you're good to go. It's meant to work with DJuiced 40, which comes bundled with the controller as a free download. This controller is really small, smaller than an iPad even, but feature-packed. It's got 2 tiny jog wheels, 8 performance pads and transport controls, 3-band EQ controls with filters, browse and load knobs, as well as volume faders and a crossfader. To scratch on this controller, you need to press the scratch button. Otherwise, the jog wheel functions as a seat knob, letting you jump around the track quickly when it's stopped. Noticeably absent here are pitch faders, but before you dismiss this as a sync-only controller, it's possible to change tempos by holding the shift button and rotating the jog wheels. So yes, it is possible to learn manual beat matching on this device. Though it looks like a basic controller, there's more to the DJControl Instinct P8 than meets the eye. The mode button lets you choose from among 4 different functions for the performance pads. Loop turns them into loop roll and stutter buttons. FX lets you use the pads to turn the DJuice effects on and off. Sample gives you control of 1 row of sampler decks within DJuiced 40, and Q turns them into 4 hot cue pads. The controller integrates tightly with DJuiced 40, and that's a great thing. The layout is intuitive, although I found the mode switching to be quite confusing. I'm used to separate loop and hotkey controls, for instance. Also, it took me a while to get used to the smaller jog wheels. At first, they reminded me of the size of jogs found in really old-school mobile DJ CD players, but I found them to be quite usable, even for very basic baby scratches. There's a tiny bit of delay when I let go of the jog wheel during a scratch, but it's probably because of the jogs being mechanical instead of conductive, which is very sensitive and what you'd likely find on more expensive controllers. Alright, so is the Hercules DJControl Instinct P8 controller for you? Well, if you are a beginner DJ or maybe somebody who's just curious about digital DJing, well, this controller gives you a lot of bang for the buck. It comes in at just under $130, and you're basically getting a 2-channel controller that's functional, serviceable, and quite portable. And it also comes with an onboard sound card, plus it comes bundled with DJ software at no additional spend. Granted, it's a bit limited compared to the big 3, aka Traktor, Serato, and Virtual DJ, but you will be able to apply and learn the basics of digital DJing using it. If you feel that you've outgrown this controller and software combo later on, well, you didn't spend a lot to get it, and you can just, give it away or lend it to somebody else who's curious about digital DJing in order to trade up to something that is a little bit more professional and fully featured. Now, if you are an intermediate DJ or maybe somebody who's looking for a backup controller to your main rig, well, I'm going to recommend that you go for something like the Pioneer DJ DDJ RB or SB2 controllers, or maybe even something like the Reloop Beatmix 4 controllers, which work with the aforementioned professional DJ software, which also, these controllers also give you a lot more controls. For example, you have separate pitch faders and larger jog wheels with all those controllers compared to what you'd find on the Hercules DJControl Instinct P8. Now, having said that, this is supposed to be a fun little controller. It's meant for house parties, get-togethers, and learning the basics at home, as opposed to something that you will be gigging with or taking to the club or showing up and headlining at a festival with. Alright, so that's it for my talk through of the Hercules DJControl Instinct P8 controller. I've got the full detailed review over at the Digital DJ Tips website. The link is in the description box below. Hit the thumbs up icon if you like this video and hit the subscribe button if you are not a subscriber yet. My name is Joey. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.